Hi guys, AndySister here. Welcome to a new speed build in Sims 4. This time is something a bit different, and yes, my voice sounds weird because I'm a bit sick, but this is not an impediment for me to do yet another speed build in Sims 4. So this is my favorite one, and I'm super duper excited because I am thinking of starting a brand new series in Sims 4, and it's about transforming Windenburg into this medieval town. Actually, the Windenburg has quite of a medieval feeling to it, so I was thinking, why not set it back a couple of centuries, into the medieval ages. So it's pretty much in the history of Europe. The Middle Ages or medieval period lasted from the 5th to the 15th century, so it's 10th century of Middle Ages. It's a very large period of time. So it began with the fall of the Western Roman Empire, actually, and merged into the Renaissance and the Age of Discovery. Yeah, that time when people really knew that they were wealthy, man. Yes. So actually, the Middle Ages is my favorite time. Yes, it's my favorite time. And this is a house of some sort of a blacksmith, but it's not a blacksmith. It's because we cannot have this in Sims 4. It's more like a guy who works at the wooden bench with working table, and he is not wealthy. He has a family, has a wife, and he's planning of having kids, of course. So he inherited this gift of woodworking. He knows how to work the wood. Excuse me. Okay, so he has this house. Excuse me, my nose. I am sick. Sick. So, this house has actually 2 bedrooms, one kitchen, and some sort of 2 bathrooms, but I was doing the bathrooms inside because I was thinking about this family to have a above average living. Pretty much they're wealthy, but they don't possess titles. He's not a lord or something. He is just a guy who works his ass off to get some money. So he has this beautiful house with 2 bedrooms, and this one house is actually the main house, and the other one, the one on the left, now on the right, now on the left, now on the right again, now on the left. Anyway, and the one at the left is his working space. So more like yeah, his working space. So right there he has this wooden bench, and he's doing furniture and all this stuff and selling, and they have a small garden to eat fresh fruits and vegetables. And what else? He has this beautiful wife who is pretty much stay-at-home kind of wife, because yeah, it's Middle Ages. What do you expect women to do in Middle Ages? So she's going to know how to cook. I set her to be a knit, so it's going to be kind of a knit freak. I played with this family, so every single day she goes around dusting furniture, like. And I am very glad this is a thing in Sims 4. You can, because you had that thing in Sims 3 when you had a knit sim, and you can make him clean all the house, and it was such a fun thing because the Sims, you can left the bed unmade, if it does make sense. Let me take a sip of my tea. So now the Sims, as soon as they get up of their beds, the bed is already made. And I can say this is a bummer. I didn't like that aspect. So this girl, she's running around the house dusting furniture. That's okay. And I taught her, I made her learn how to cook and how to bake, because they are two separate things in Sims 4, as everyone knows for now. And she's doing all this stuff, and I'm planning her of getting fat. I played with these two guys a lot, and they're quite fun. They already have two kids, but you're not going to see them in any of the screenshots or anything. They have two kids, and she's taking care of them, and with that parenting stuff, she's already full. I worried that she will get bored, but with two kids, oh my god, and they're going to be toddlers, and one is already a toddler and one is a baby. And man, I can say they are a full handful. So the father is loving them, which is actually pretty good. He's very happy and he has kids. So they have a tower, and this bedroom, they're going to have a bedroom underneath the working space, like a spare bedroom, like a guest bedroom. But in the end, because they're going to have kids, I think that bedroom is going to be turned into a kids room. So yes, no guest bedrooms for them. I wanted them to have a small bedroom, just a bed and lights and, I don't know, little wardrobe or something, because they're simple, even though they worked hard, especially the dude. The dude worked so hard to be where he is now, to have what he has now. So I figured, yeah, they're kind of wealthy, but they don't want to show it, so yeah. In the kitchen, I was so mad that we don't have another type of stove. It could fit this family. I was mad about it. So I think, and I'm starting this series, and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to have all sorts of things like a king, queen, princess, lords, knights, pirates, and those who are mischief and wanted troubles, like thieves and something. There's going to be a mad scientist. No one going to believe some vampires hidden around the world. What else? We're going to have some peasants, normal peasants, and I cannot wait to transform this sound. I'm so super duper excited because it was so much fun doing this build, but I got this impediment. There is not enough candles in this to fill the house, and it is not enough old furniture or more medieval like furniture. I know I used all the wood I had in this house mainly because the guy is a woodworker. Okay, so I wanted furniture that could fit this room, and none of the couches or the armchairs or anything looked a little outdated or medieval. None. I had to improvise. See, those armchairs, they're not medieval. Oh my god. And the rugs, I can say I had such a struggle with the rugs. the rugs were merely impossible to find. I cut like out of this video a handful 10 minutes just searching the rugs. It was insane. And what else? Of course we don't have medieval clothes, not even remotely medieval clothes. One thing I realized, you see me placing those spider webs underneath those things with the plates, and immediately when I start playing with the Sims, those spider webs, they disappeared. I don't know if this is a thing or they can be cleaned. Are they? Can they be cleaned? Oh my god, it would be such a nice thing to be actually cleaned and reappear. Is this a thing? Oh man, I need to know. Because I wasn't paying attention. I think the lady cleaned spider webs. Yeah, this would be so much fun. You can see those. So I placed those funky chairs. I thought that the guy made them, you know, funky chairs. Right here, I was afraid that I want to start this amazing series and it's going to be so much fun, but I don't want to start and use the same furniture on and on in every single house. This will be such a shame. And I can't wait to build that castle and the fortress for the knights and the pirate ship for the pirates on the island. You know, the island is going to be mainly for pirates. Maybe we'll have some kind of creatures, like you don't have creatures in Sims 4, but we have vampires, which is more than enough with this medieval family. And one thing, immediately when I was starting to play this and they went to bed, that Vladimir came and sucked the blood out of the dude, and no one can wake up to shoot him or something. No one, because they're all dazed and mesmerized by him, and just he simply let him inside of the house, walk straight to the bedroom, woke the dude up, mesmerize him some sort. The woman could not get out of her bed, cannot wake. So I've never experienced that thing before. And he left a message like, yeah, this was so good, be sure I will come back to suck more blood out of this, and you'll need a huge amount of garlic to keep me awake. So I was like, whoa, I need those garlic stuff that you will hang around the house. So I immediately purchased some garlic seeds and grow some garlic in the garden. But then I realized they can do those braids in some sort, but you have to have vampire lure skill something 5, and you simply cannot learn about vampires from the books until you have vampire lure, I don't know how to say that, skill number 1. And I don't know how to get the skill number 1 and not use the computer. That pissed me off. I cannot use the computer in Sims for medieval times, which I was trying to play. You can't. So I was thinking, maybe if I go around hanging out in that creepy moonlight, I forgot his name, the neighborhood with the vampires, if I hang out there and talk to the vampires, do I get that skill number 1? So if you get skill number 1, you can start looking in the books for vampire informations, but far then you can't. Oh, sorry, my nose. Yes, you saw me saving the game and stuff. I don't know why I left that there. Sorry for my nose, and I'm going to drink some more tea. Okay, so After you get vampire skill number 5, so you don't have to be a vampire to get vampire skills. This is such a good thing. So now is the time when I go and take some water or something, and I don't know why I kept forgetting to cut these parts out, but yeah. Placing some flowers, because in the countryside, in my country, in the countryside, the more flowers you have, the more you are respected as a woman. I don't know what is this. I would love to grow some plants, but I don't have the chance because I live in an apartment, small apartment, kind of a studio. And hey, I was trying to grow that avocado from avocado seeds, and it really works, you guys, it really works. So let's talk about this vampire stuff. I really want to have some sort of a crypt underneath. And the one thing I forgot at this house, I forgot to set a basement, because I would like to have each and every basement connected to the sewer. And yes, it's going to be some sort of a sewer. In antiquity they have sewers, so yes, it's going to be one in the medieval times. I know they didn't have bathrooms in the house with plumbing and stuff, but hey, it's going for the sake of the Sims. And sorry for this long pause in the video. For the sake of the Sims, I am going to place bathrooms, because these are wealthy people. But the next house I will build, the next house, it's going to be a simple peasant house, which they're going to be farmers and simply live by growing fruits and vegetables and not herbs, because we are going to have a creepy old lady, and I would love to download that witch mod, but we are going to have a creepy old lady who is going to know every single herb in this town, and yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to build the next build. Yeah, I love this workroom. Every single big room in this house is going to have a fireplace, because fireplace is going to be the only source of heating in this. I know Sims don't care about heat and cold and stuff like this, because we don't have seasons. I'm so sad, but I'm fairly sure we are going to have some sort of season in this game, and I can't wait to have pets, because this house is simply scream for cats and dogs. Scream for cats and dogs. Yeah, moving on. So this is the place where the dude is going to work every day, make those big bucks. Big bucks, honey. Okay, again with the rugs. I could cut out some parts of the video, I don't know why. But I cannot wait, I simply cannot wait to start doing the other builds. And I pretty much did some research about the medieval houses, and let's see, they had room to build up and down and do whatever they want, because they're some sort of wealthy guys. But there will be somehow small houses. They are not going to have very much space down there. In the medieval times, they don't use the space downstairs for bedrooms or living spaces. Most of them and the peasants were using the downstairs area for storage and animals. This I read about it. so they only had bedrooms upstairs. And you'll see some of the houses will have a larger space upstairs than downstairs. And yes, this house is going to have a well, that wishing well. Yes, because I wanted to have some sort of a well, even though they have, oh, they have the sink. You cannot model a house without in Sims 4 without a sink, because this is going to be nuts. Excuse my nose, I'm so sick, you guys. And actually this is the second house I didn't forget to place a mailbox in. I'm so proud. Oh, the mailbox, they're going to receive some letters. And yes, I think this town will be perfect for vampires. Perfect. This house is going to be done soon, so I will leave you with the screenshots. I very much want to apologize for the screenshots. They're a bit laggy because I've done this house in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. And it started to get a bit laggy and heated my device, so yeah, they're going to be a bit laggy, but you'll understand, and they're going to be such great music. So I'm going to leave you with the screenshots now. Hope you liked it, and see you guys next time. Bye.